Hi everyone, welcome back to my craft room. If you're new to my craft room, then welcome. Today I'm just doing this quick and easy DIY project here I want to share with you guys using one of these little wooden bunnies. Well, they're not really wood. It's, what is it? It's like a cardboard pressed whatever. And it has like this wood looking veneer on it. First thing we're going to do, we're going to take off this string. And should have done that before. Here we go. I'm just going to pop that off there. This is just called Decor, and this is the tag from this if anybody's interested in that. So what we're going to do, I'm going to decoupage this pretty napkin on here. I actually got these at Dollar Tree. You get 14 napkins in there. They're really, really pretty. So I figured this would be a fun project to do on here. And luckily, the pattern goes all the way around on these. Sometimes you get them, and it's just on one little part. Now, you're going to want to take these apart. This is a 2-ply napkin. So you're going to want to take the 1-ply off. So we're down to just the single ply. We're going to set that aside for now, and I always save this to wipe my hands on. And we are going to take some Mod Podge on a brush. This is just a Dollar Tree brush. This is a gloss Mod Podge. I don't think it matters which one you use, but you want to put a nice thick coat of Mod Podge on here. So we're going to leave this really nice and thick. I already have one done and ready to go here. So yeah, you're just going to cover this really well with a nice thick coat of Mod Podge. Now I let it dry for about an hour just to make sure it's good and dry. But yeah, so that's it. So you can see how nice and thick I'm putting this on here. All right, so let me set this little guy over here. I'll finish him later. And then this is how it looks, nice and shiny and nice and dry. Now you're going to need an iron for this one. I have this little mini iron. This I picked up on Amazon. You can use a regular iron. You don't have to have the mini iron whatsoever. So we're just going to take this whole piece here and we're going to try to line this up nicely on our bunny. Let's see if I have this even down here on the bottom. There we go. So I'm going to start down here on the bottom to get it started. And we're just going to go over it and just hold it down there for a couple seconds. And you can see how this just automatically will grab right onto the Mod Podge. And I have this set not quite to the max heat, but I have it pretty hot, probably like a cotton setting. But you just want to make sure you get along the edges really good. This is like the easiest way to do some decoupage and have 0 wrinkles. All right, so let's move this up here. I've never done a whole sheet like this before on anything, but it's pretty simple as long as you just make sure you have your napkin nice and straight and just iron out all of your wrinkles. Hold that there a second, and then I'll show you how easy it is to trim all this off of here. I just want to make sure I got all the edges down really good. On the little feet and everything over here. But I think that's pretty good. I think I got it. I think they're all perfect. All right, so that is on there. That is it. You just iron these little guys on here. I am going to actually cut some of this off of here out of my way, just to make it easier to work with. And then I'm just going to take a nail file and we're just going to go right around these edges. So I'm just going to do part of that over here to show you guys, and then I'll finish it off camera because, you know, it's noisy. I don't think anybody wants to hear that. So I'm just going to use one of these nail files, pick these up at Dollar Tree, or you could use sandpaper if you want. And you just go down along the edge just like so, and then that cuts that all off there just perfectly. And you want to go on an angle. Don't push up when you do it. Otherwise you might risk, you know, pulling up your napkin. But it's just that simple. And there you go. See how nice that just cuts everything off of there? Real pretty. Okay, so I'm going to finish going around the edge of this with my nail file just so you guys don't have to listen to all that. But yeah, that's it. That's all you got to do to clean this up. And there you go. So let me finish doing that and then I'll come back and show you how I'm going to decorate this. Okay, there it is. Look how pretty. I did miss a critical step though. I got to tell you guys, I don't know what I was thinking because I've done this a million times. Before you iron the napkin on, put a piece of parchment paper over it first and iron on top of the parchment paper. I don't know what I was thinking because then I realized as I was ironing, I'm getting glue on my iron and I'm like, that's never happened before. And I'm like, duh, you forgot the parchment paper. So please, put parchment paper over top of it first. Anywho, it's one of those days again. So now I'm just going to take one of these little embossing tools. You get these at Dollar Tree or anything. Just to poke through the hole here so we can put our string back in. But yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking apparently. So now to get this in, I put a piece of Scotch tape on the end of this just because, you know, it frays. So I just wrapped a piece of just regular Scotch tape around there and just makes it easier to get it through the hole. All right, so this is how they had it on there. You could do it a different way if you wanted to. If you don't want to put it back through this way, you could do it with maybe beads on it or something. I was just going to do a knot, but I'm afraid it's going to come through the hole. All right, so they just had this. Let's see, I'm just going to try to put it back together the way it was. So make that knot back in there. Come on. Is it going to go through for me? Come on, something work right here today. I can't believe I forgot to put the parchment paper on it. I just don't know what I was thinking. I really don't. Okay, so then I kind of like to slide that over to the side because you don't want to see that spring. But that's how they had it when it came. So there you go. That's how that loops back on there just like it was when I got it. Now I'm just going to take a piece of this pretty ribbon from Dollar Tree. We're going to go around the neck with this. Hopefully my glue gun's heated up. If I can get the plastic off. See, I'm not prepared here today. Like always, you know, there we go. Figured that's easy, it pops right off. So, I'm going to take a piece of this and wrap it around the neck part here. You don't need to use a lot of it. I'm just going to glue a piece down here. Let me get my little finger protectors out of here so I'm not burning myself. So I'm just going to glue that there and pull a piece right here. Make sure it looks right on the front. I think that's really pretty with this thing. And you could add a face to this or anything if you wanted to. I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave it just be a pretty little decoration. But you could by all means if you wanted to add eyes to it or something. But I'm not going to do that. We're just going to make this a simple, quick and easy DIY. Alright, so there we have that on there, and I want to add a bow. I'm hoping we can do one of these quick and easy bows here. The way my day has been going here. What do I want to tie this with? I might use a piece of this jute string from Dollar Tree. Let's see. Alright, so I'm not sure how big of a bow I want on here. This is how I make these bows. I just take this in, put it over top of that one there, and I don't want a real big bow. And then just take your top piece and pull it forward, and it makes a cute little bow. That might be good right there. And I'm just going to kind of pinch that take our jute string, wrap that around and around, like so, just so it gives it a little bit of a center. And make sure you have it centered there. See how cute that is? And I might leave some of this jute string hanging. We're gonna see. And I don't usually cut my ribbon until I'm sure that I want it, you know, the bow the way I want it here. Whatever works for you guys. Oh, I like that. That's really cute. So let's see. Tighten that up. There we go. And I want that underneath here. And I think I will leave a piece of this hanging down. I want the knot in the back though. Come on now, get back there. Why is that not tight? I got no oomph today. There we go. But I don't want that knot hanging down. Alright, so I think that's cute right there. So let's see. We'll take that side and we're just going to cut this down like so. And then same over. I might need to make that a little bit shorter because this side is a little bit shorter. No biggie. There we go. And then maybe I'll just leave those hanging down too. And I'm just going to kind of put this off to the side. I think that'll look cute right there on the side. So we're going to add a little hot glue. We're going to put that right there on the side. Pull our little things where we want them. Sometimes I end up gluing these ends down if they don't fall exactly where I want them, but I think this one's going to be okay. So there we go. And that is the little bow on there. Isn't that pretty? And that is all I'm going to do to this guy. Like I said, if you guys want to add a face to it, do whatever else you want to it. But I just thought this was such a quick and easy little DIY. And I love this napkin. I wanted to do something with it. So that is it. But like I said before, don't forget the parchment paper before you iron. Because I've never done that before. But anyhow, thanks so much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this little project. I'm going to hang this up. I'll take a picture and put it at the end of this video. And I will see you guys all next time. Have a great day, everyone.